Look at this. There are 2,659 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you guys, smash the like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, came into cryptocurrency to make a ton of money, you're going to want to subscribe to this channel right now. I'm going to give you the most up-to-date news that moves the market, these altcoin setups, Bitcoin technical analysis, all the important stuff that's going to make you a lot of money in crypto. Jumping right into the market today in crypto, Bitcoin at 91.14. The Bitcoin 12-hour chart. Bitcoin broke down to about 8,800, 8,850. The bulls bought it back up. Now it's important to understand that, my buy signal is up here, 10,500. Bitcoin's got to show me something different. Right now, it's just been basically ranging. I mean, it looks, there's a lot of bearish ideas on the higher term time frames. And a break above 10,000 and possibly a retest would be my buy signal. Until then, I'm not holding any Bitcoin at this point. Again, if there's a move moved up to 10,500, it doesn't break out, okay, you made 10, 15% on the move, or awesome. I can go make that in altcoins in my sleep, So for me, trading this chop right here, it's just not my thing. There's easier ways to make money in this market. Now, Bitcoin broke below this lower trend line. It's important to understand that, again, a break below here, you have to expect more downside. 8,500, 8,000, possibly 7,800 is in the cards. Now, this is a Bitcoin 6-hour chart, just another cleaned up way of looking at this. All the major moving averages are acting as resistance now, and they're headed down towards the price action, kind of curling over here. You've got possible bullish divergence, but if this price action rolls over, it would basically drag this indicator in line with the price action and invalidate this idea. You've got a falling wedge on the RSI, which, technically a bullish pattern. Your price action is at, the RSI is at about 40, so it's in bearish control zone. Possibly this is a bearish retest. I'm going to give some shout outs to my trading group. Amazing results recently. Gentleman just sent me this. He had 16 shorts. He won 87% of them. Amazing. Then his long positions, 100% perfect out of 14 trades. If you are tired of working for somebody else, making somebody else a ton of money, I encourage you guys to learn how to trade this market. This works in any market. My trading group is designed to help people that have never traded ever before. Now, this person, huge trade open right now. $95,000 in profits. 10.5 Bitcoin in unrealized profits. This person's up 241%. This gentleman went from 0.5 Bitcoin to 4 Bitcoin in 1 week. All because of the trading vids and tips from the trading group. Bullish, I try to build a bullish scenario. You always want to look at all of these scenarios, bullish, bearish, and really build a case either way, right? You don't want to get stuck one way or the next, and you have to be able to flip. I mean, this market changed in a second. So the idea of a falling wedge, which clearly there is a falling wedge right here. You know, if you have any type of bullish idea for this price action, you're looking for a break to the upside. 68% chance that this breaks to the upside. But I went back and I back tested this idea of previous falling wedges in the past. But what I noticed is at the top of a lot of these major moves to the downside, you get falling wedges that go against the probabilities, against the percentages. So here, falling wedge, rolled over, significant move to the downside. Falling wedge, 68% chance is supposed to break higher, rolls over, significant move to the downside. Same thing here, falling wedge, significant move to the downside. These are not supposed to break to the downside. Now what happens is you get these like topping patterns. Probably there's some head and shoulders in here, like here's a head and shoulders in here. When the price action breaks against the probabilities on these falling wedges, you get parabolic moves to the downside. Same thing happens when you get a rising wedge. These rising wedges are supposed to break to the downside. Rising wedges break lower, 68% chance. But when they do break higher, when it goes against the probabilities, you get a parabolic move to the upside. You get a huge move to the upside. And so just be mindful that this is a bullish idea, but when it breaks lower, you get a quick move to the downside. So just, always keep your stop losses in place. I think traditional markets are going to come into play this week, possibly tomorrow. Asia just woke up. Daily and weekly candles just closed. Bitcoin hasn't made any big moves yet. We're just waiting. Patience in this market, probably the most important thing to have. Warren Buffett said, this market is real good. Any market, stock market is good. Cryptocurrency market, Forex market is good at essentially taking money from the impatient and transferring it to the patient. And so you really have to be patient with this market. Like there's a time to trade, there's a time to go big, there's a time to just wait on the sidelines. Definitely a position in this market just sitting and waiting. So if there's some uncertainty, don't feel like you have to be in this market at all times. So this chart shows the correlation between the S&P index and Bitcoin, and then also the S&P index and gold. Right now, gold and the S&P are not very correlated. Okay, but you can see that the correlation between Bitcoin and the S&P 500 index are increasing as far as correlation goes. So that means, hey, we want to check out and keep an eye on what the stock market is doing. This panic situation on a global scale right now, I feel like it's going to affect the stock market, and it's going to roll over and affect Bitcoin as well. Bitfinex now holds nearly double the USD balance of Ethereum versus Bitcoin. These are two completely opposite trends this year. So and I see this because people send me Ethereum, Bitcoin all the time, and there's definitely a large number of people that are holding Ethereum. And so we know that Ethereum is faster than Bitcoin, but I'm just curious, you guys hold more Ethereum than Bitcoin? I'd like to hear your comments in the comment box. Pre-market, after hours trading. I want to see what happens when markets open tomorrow in about, in the United States, in about 12, 13 hours. So curious to see how that turns out. Right now, the markets are slightly red. This is the Bitcoin Commitments of Traders report. So this is the numbers, this is the facts. This is not the news said that institutions are jumping right into this market. This is not the news said, or Chris said, or the YouTuber said. This is who's buying all the Bitcoin. This is the facts, right? And I'm going to talk to you guys about Joe the Whale in just a second. And you have to, the idea is don't trust, verify. Really one thing I want to teach you about in this market is, it's one thing if somebody tells you something, but you always want to say, well, what's your source? Like, where are you getting this information? Where are you getting this data from? Okay. And so this is the commitment of traders, and it shows that this green line up here, this is retail investors, and they are by far the highest compared to professional traders and institutions. Institutions are way down here. Everybody's like, hey, institutions are running this market. It's retail. Retail FOMO's in. Retail pushes this price up like this. Now, professional traders are climbing. Even as this price starts to curl over, this is climbing because who's going to short this market? Professional traders. So this is interesting to see. And again, don't trust, verify. This is Bitcoin dominance. So Bitcoin dominance, if this breaks lower, which didn't happen, it broke to the upside. right? So altcoins took a hit. Now you can see it's starting to retrace again. So if this continues to the downside, like these altcoins will take off again. This is some altcoin news that I want to go over with you guys. Whiteboard this. This is whiteboard material. IOST has some major changes coming up July the 1st. Cody's got an additional mainnet node on July the 1st. AMB has a token swap on July the 1st. Blurt hard fork, Steam's Blurt hard fork is going to take place on July the 4th. These are ideas that are going to move the market as far as these altcoins go. WRX has a coin burn. It's going to be the first week of July based on trading volume for this quarter. Tron version 4 is coming July the 7th. Ontology, they've got a gas price change. And actually, compared to gas, I think gas had probably fared better as far as the price run-ups recently. Verge halving, remember, some type of sell-off will come at some point for Verge. Knowles, I've got this set up for you guys. I posted it yesterday. We're going to talk about it again today. They've got an airdrop snapshot. And this is important. These airdrops play out pretty well, but just know that retail FOMO's into these airdrop run-ups, and they're like, oh yeah, this coin's going to be worth it. This coin's going to be, I get free money. I get free money. And then what happens is they buy into the hype, they buy into the pump, and then traders take profit. ZEC's got a network upgrade on July the 16th. A Stargate testnet, I talked to you about this. Cosmos Atom setup. Cardano ADA Shelly hard fork is supposed to come by the end of the month. Bitcoin Diamond halving. Bitcoin Diamond was up today. Binance quarterly coin burn, BNB, up at the end of the month. Bancor, I think this will do well. BNT, remember DeFi project, and this is July the 31st or sooner. LTO, I've got a nice setup on this one. I talked to you guys about LTO in the past, but they've got their third mainnet upgrade with new integrators coming. RLC, July the 31st. You've got a version 5 tech release. DeFi smart contract upgrade. We know DeFi has been hot, so I'll keep you guys updated on this type of news. July definitely could turn into an amazing altcoin rally. Bitcoin could drop as trend indicator poises to roll over. So the stock RSI, the stochastic, is about to print a bearish sign, bearish crossover while the stochastic is above 70. The thing about technical analysis is, like, it's one thing for me to say, okay, it could roll over, but this can actually show you what's happened in the past. Like, you have this data set, and you can say, okay, out of the last 10 times this occurred, how many times did the price roll over? So that's one thing. Yeah, I don't have to take anybody's word for it. The price action tells me exactly what happens by percentage. There's probabilities involved in it, yes. Now, buyers have been stepping in. Like, the bulls have been trying to hold 9,000. Is it possible we see one more move up to 10,000? Let's see what happens. Bitcoin's most important and profitable buy signal is about to trigger. This guy, magnet, money magnet. Love it. So this is the hash ribbons buy signal. Everybody's talking about this. This is all the Bitcoin hopium there is. This signal kicked off the last bull market and a 3,000% return on investment. What are you going to do when the amount that you have in Bitcoin right now goes up 3,000%? Easy math. Take whatever you have in Bitcoin right now. You have $1,000 times 30. You have $30,000. You have $10,000 times 30. You have $300,000. What are you going to do with that kind of money? Life-changing money. Let's do it. I'm ready. I want the hash ribbon signal, please. I'd like a large order of hash ribbons. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below with the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.